Now that we determined the importance of acoustics in a recording room based on its design, let's take a look at how different piano lid positions can affect the outcome of your recording. The sound from a grand piano is generated primarily from its soundboard. Reflections from the floor, lid, and ceiling also contribute. The lid significantly affects the middle and upper frequencies. In the lower frequency range, about 250 Hz, the sound level is about 5 dB higher behind the piano to the player's left compared to the front, because the interference of the lid causes some cancellation of these frequencies, which are generated out of phase at opposite ends of the soundboard. At middle frequencies, the open lid starts to reflect sounds out of the instrument with greater directivity. The upper registers of the instrument are much more strongly affected by the lid, with a strong directivity between 15 and 35 degrees from the horizontal point toward the front, the upper edge more or less following the angle of the lid itself. The changes to the sound radiation when the piano lid is closed are fairly obvious. The sound becomes duller as high frequencies cannot radiate as effectively. The overall level decreases slightly. If the lid is half open on the short stand, it sets an angle of about 10 degrees, but surprisingly, the radiation pattern is remarkably similar to the condition of the lid fully open. The principal radiation lobes are between 10 and 60 degrees again, although the maximum amplitude is less than the lid fully open, particularly at the higher frequencies. The overall effect is a slightly duller sound without the full brilliance and clarity of what the instrument's capable of. Taking the lid completely off the piano really messes up the overall sound generation, as sound moves vertically with the reduction in energy in a horizontal plane. The tone of the instrument becomes duller, although this is greatly affected by the ceiling height and, of course, the reflective properties of the ceiling itself.